In today's video, we will demonstrate physical and chemical changes. At the end of each demonstration, you will decide whether it is a physical change or a chemical change. Use your notes and handout to record information during this demonstration. First up, we have baking soda and vinegar. So we're going to add vinegar to our cup of baking soda and observe what's happening. So we see bubbles forming, we see fizzing and foaming. So please record what type of change is happening here. Next demonstration, we are going to add food coloring to water. Give it a quick stir and observe what happens. In this next demonstration, we have something that magicians like to use called lightning powder. So I want you to observe what happens when we add the powder to this cup of water. Now, in a few seconds, you're going to see what change took place. So this was a cup of water. We added some lightning powder, and now we can do this. Record on your worksheet what type of change happened.
Next change we are going to observe is Alka-Seltzer and water. So Alka-Seltzer you might use if you have a bellyache and it makes your stomach feel better. So we're going to place the tablet into water. And once that happens, we observe that bubbles are forming at the bottom. So record on your paper whether it's a physical or chemical change. This next demonstration we have pieces of copper. This is copper wire. We're able to bend the wire easily and make it into different shapes. This also has a property name that goes with it. So when you record what type of change this is, make sure you include the vocabulary word as well. There's also a copper sheet. This sheet was hammered down into thinner sheets. Also a vocab word that goes with this change. Be sure to record that on your sheet. Paper and scissors. We are going to cut the piece of paper. Here we are changing the size of the paper and the shape of the paper. So now I am left with smaller fragments of that paper that we just had. So on your worksheet, list if it's a physical or chemical change. Next, we have a hand warmer that you might see if you're familiar with going skiing or snowboarding or even playing sports. So when I break this in half and move it around a little bit, heat starts to come out of this packet. So what happened when I move this around is the chemicals inside were mixing and now they are producing heat. So on your worksheet, record whether that was a physical or chemical change. Next we have bubbles. Hopefully this will go. So you have a liquid in that tube and you're putting that liquid into a wand. The liquid is now changing shape. But when it hits the table, it turns back into liquid form. Record on your sheet whether this is a physical or chemical change. Next, we have a birthday candle. So here we have a birthday candle. I think it's... So if you observe the flame, you observe that the color is not the same that you would see on a birthday cake. It's turning the color red, which is the same color as the candle itself. So a color change is occurring, and there is also light occurring. So on your worksheet, record whether it's a physical or chemical change.
This next demonstration, we have a glow stick. In order to activate the glow stick, we need to crack the seal, which then mixes the chemicals inside the glow stick. So we have light being produced. So on your paper, please record whether this is a physical or chemical change. In this next demonstration, we have a piece of magnesium ribbon. We're going to light the ribbon and see and observe what's happening. Here we have a piece of magnesium ribbon that we are holding over an alcohol burner. We want you to observe and watch what happened. So we see light is being produced in the reaction. So on your paper, please record whether that was a physical or chemical change. So the magnesium reacted with the oxygen in the air to form magnesium oxide. and you saw light being produced.